sending a text message to Mark using voice recognition. So I just push that round button, which is known as the home button, and hold it down for a couple of seconds. Text Mark Royman, hi, comma, how's it going, question mark. So unfortunately, for some reason, the speech was quite low. But what it said is, text Mark Royman, hi, how's it going? And I'm just going to, hopefully that's a little better. Just going to say, send it.
Listen to Mark Newman. Message. Hi.
And there it goes. And Mark should be getting the message on his beep. Now, Mark, would you like to respond to my message?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that if you can just do it quickly, because you can just because what I want to demonstrate is what happens when you get a message, how you process it.
I can't hear anything.
Hey there, Zoom here, comma. It's going very well, period.
I can't hear what's going on over there either. It's almost like...
Screen dim.
So, now...
New notification for messages. Mark Newman. T. Hey, there's Hoover. It's going very well. J.
So, I just got a text message. If I wanted to read it again, I just press the home button.
Listen.
Read my text messages.
I don't have any... I would send them a text.
You said, read my text messages. New message from Mark Newman. New message from Mark Newman. T. Hey, there's Hoover. It's going very well. J. Listen. Button.
Reply, I'm glad to hear it.
You said, reply, I'm glad to hear it. Here's your reply to Mark Newman. To Mark Newman. Message, I'm glad to hear it. Listen. Send. Button. Listen. Button.
Cool, isn't it? I think it is.
Now, did you have to say send, or were you asked to prompt by a prompt say send to send it?
So that's a very good question, and I was hoping nobody would ask it, but
Sorry.
but you did. No, I'm just kidding. Siri works a little bit differently when VoiceOver is running versus when it's not running. Okay, the reason being is to allow a user to listen to and reread if they want what the reply has been. If I turn off VoiceOver,
off.
What will happen is it will actually automatically prompt me, which is nice and seamless. But with VoiceOver running, it does not. It requires you to press the button, and I actually think it's better that way. It requires you to press and hold down the button. That way you have control over the process. What do I mean? If I say, text Mark Royman, how are you? And it misunderstands what I'm saying by saying, who are you? I want to have an opportunity to correct that before the message is sent out. So when you're running VoiceOver, it actually waits for you to press something before it takes the next action. Does that answer your question?
Yes, and is this key that you press for send, is it a tactile key, or
Nope.
is it's a touch screen?
It is not a tactile key, it's a touch screen key. However, you could just as easily press and hold down the tactile key and say send. So you don't have to actually press the send key. You could do it either way. And that's what I did in the first example. I said send it. In the second example, I went to the send button and double tapped it. Any questions so far? All right, I'll take that to be a no.